everyone, I think this could be it. The minivan may sell tomorrow, and tonight could be my last night in here. I've just been packing all my stuff up into boxes. It's unbelievable how much stuff is in here. I have no idea where it all came from. I rented a storage locker here in town, so I'm going to take another run over there, drop some more stuff off, then start heading north, meet up with him bright and early tomorrow morning. Hopefully we can get it all arranged, and I can't wait to show you guys the new van. I was going to sleep at Walmart tonight, but last time I was there, the RCMP showed up at 1:30 a.m. and put the spotlight on me. It's the first time that's ever happened in this van, so I decided that I'm going to try a residential stealth camp tonight, and I think I picked out a pretty good spot. But I got to get up bright and early tomorrow morning, and we will find out whether or not this van is sold, and if we're going to move on to a new van build. So I'll see you there. Congratulations. So this is it, the new Foresty Forest adventure rig. It's a 2016 Chevy Express 2500. It's got the custom Quigley 4x4 conversion on it, 3-inch lift, and the general tire grabbers on there. It's got 38,000 kilometers, 2,000 hours on the engine. I found some paperwork inside. I think it was used up north in Hinton, Alberta at the Vista mine to transport workers. And now it's going to be my new camper van. It's basically ready to go, hit the trails, except for the interior. I got to get that ready ASAP. This place is massive. I am moving into a mansion. I love the fact that it has windows. A couple on the sides open up, as well as the back too. That'd be great to have in the summer for some extra ventilation. I'm going to get the windows limo tinted as soon as possible, as well as remove those seat belts. They're not jingling around. As I said, this was a mining truck, so I think this is some kind of first aid kit. I'm going to have to remove that as well today. So the floor is already insulated. I'm just going to leave all that as is and put a plywood platform on top of it. I'll see if I can use self-drilling screws to fasten it down to these seat rails. I'm just going to leave all the plastic trim intact. Maybe I can stuff some Havelock wool in behind there for some insulation. This is not going to be a luxury van build. This is going to be a functional van build. I haven't figured out the floor plan yet, but I want to keep the wheels on the fat bike, maybe have a kitchen over here, a bigger bed over here. I'd love to eventually have a cubic mini wood stove, but I got to start out with a diesel heater first. And because this was a passenger van, it has the built-in heating ducts in the back, and I think that'll also be very helpful for me to have through the winter. But bright and early tomorrow morning, we will get started on this. Felt like I was driving a go-kart compared to this thing. Alright, you guys, I'm just enjoying some salad out of a bag tonight. I have no ability to cook right now. We are back to the basics. I probably could fire up my gas stove in here if I just crack the side door, but I have no idea where anything is right now. It's all scattered across these boxes. So this is how it's going to be until I can get myself better organized. So this is how it's going to be for the next while. I got an air mattress on the floor, a sleeping bag, pillow, and I can't wait to get this thing built out. Tomorrow, it all begins. Good morning. My first night in here was a success. It's not even cold right now though. The temperature's above freezing, so no troubles with that. But I am in the Home Depot parking lot right now, ready to get started. I'm just going to clear off the floor a bit, then go in and get some plywood. I'll need the 4 feet wide, and I think I'll need at least 10 feet to cover the entire floor. I'm not going to bother like contouring out all the edges and everything. Like I said, This is not going to be a luxury van build. I just want to make it into a semi-functional living space as soon as possible. All I have for clothing right now is what I'm wearing, and I spilled coffee all over myself this morning, so it'd be nice to get some of my stuff out of storage, my extra clothes, and into here as soon as possible. Lots of goodies. Emergency warning, triangle flare kit. There you go. So I put a 4x8 and a 4x2 sheet of plywood in here. I might have to put some support underneath there. It kind of buckles under the weight. Then I'll get to work fastening it down. And I looked under the vehicle. It looks like that'll be the best spot to mount the diesel heater. So I'm going to put my bed here and maybe put some pull-out Rubbermaid bins underneath it. Then I'm going to have to put the bike at the back. I'm going to have to store it with the wheels off, unfortunately. Then maybe put some cabinets across there. Kitchen counter here. It would be nice if I could have the diesel heater tank on this side somehow, because the gas tank is over there. Then I could fill them both in one stop. But I do not think that's going to work. It might have to go on this side, then just open this door to fill it up. The floor is all fastened down, feels really sturdy, except for on the edge here, it's kind of wobbly. I'll just slide some wood under there, reinforce it, and I also might get some plywood and contour around that wheel well. That's day one of building complete. I'm pretty happy with my progress. I got a good solid floor in. I almost finished contouring up that wheel well, but it got dark and I'm gonna go have some dinner now. And I think my diesel heater came in the mail, so I gotta go pick it up and make sure that it fits in here before I get too far ahead of myself. And I'm also thinking that I might buy some laminate flooring and go over this and make it look real pretty. Alright, let's get building. Aha! If I could mount it like this, then I'd have a good even dispersion of the heat. But it's right up against the plastic here. I was wondering if I could just chop this out. So I pulled it out, and there's stuff behind there. It's not going to work, but there is insulation in there. There's just a thin layer of insulation on the back of the plastic. I imagine that I could stuff a whole lot more in there, though. So I'll probably have to mount it like this, and I want to get it done today because there's a big snowstorm coming tonight. And if I'm going to be rolling around on the ground, I don't want to be doing it in the snow. One cool feature of this van, it's got a built-in 120 volt socket on the dash. So as I was driving out to my mailbox, I recharged the battery for my tools. But the van has to be running in order for that to work. And this thing chugs on gas, so I'm going to have to find a wall socket that I can plug into. But let's get going, let's get to work. This is what I was working on last night. I didn't quite finish it up, still got to screw that piece down, but I'm thinking that I'm going to extend the platform out and cover up this area, then put a wall up here, and then have the diesel tank mounted on the other side of it, so I just have to crack that door open to fill it up. I think I'll just make use of this box that came with the van. I'll mount that there. I could put the diesel tank inside it or on the far side. I'll mount the tank up like that so it's up higher, then gravity will help push the fuel. I'll have to lift up this platform and route the fuel line underneath it to the diesel heater over here. 1, 2, I'll try to drill in this low spot. I gotta go outside and take a look first though. There's a support beam across there. I can't quite see the end of these bends, but I think this is far enough out. I'm just gonna drill it and see what happens. I can't see the light. My hole was a failure. I'm gonna have to move further back. I'll just plug that up with some silicone or something later. Hey, I can see the light. I must have been very close on that first attempt because I can either go ahead of this hole or behind it. So I'm gonna go behind it and just tuck it in back further. building a platform for the diesel heater now. I'll just have to put the hoses on the diesel heater and make sure that it all lines up. This part is wedged in there good and tight. Put a couple screws down, then this should be a nice solid platform. Not bad, not bad. Let's go outside and finish up that part. This is all set up. I'm slightly worried about this. The edges are kind of sharp, and if this is vibrating around, it might wear a hole through the tubing, and like once I put the floor down and build stuff on top of that, there's no getting back to it. I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Oh, it's starting to get dark again. I can't do too much with the camera when there's no light, and I think I'm overdue to release a video, so I'm going to wrap this up now. I just can't tell if I got the footage for a 5-minute video or a half-an-hour video at this point, but I'm going to keep working away. I'm going to put the fuel tank on the back side of this box and maybe put the fuel pump inside to help quiet it down, and I'm probably going to get lectured for freehanding with the jigsaw, so I'll do my best to get some clamps and a straight edge so I'm not doing such a sloppy job with that. But thanks for watching. Thank you to Patreon supporters, and I'll see ya in the next video.